Hi everybody, welcome to the All About Favorite channel. I'm your host, Pastor KZ. I'm the guru of many things. Well, no, just a few things. Y'all, thank you for your continued support to my current subscribers. And for those of you who have yet to subscribe, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button. Also, y'all, at the end of the video, like the video, thumbs up it, share the video, comment on the video. In the comment section, please give me a number from 1 to 5, how you like the eyewear, 5 being the highest you think it's fire. I love this frame right here, y'all. What y'all think? Don't forget, this week's color theme is pink. Always pink. All right. I gave you another assignment yesterday. It is Tell the Truth Thursday / Confession Day. So we're going to continue on this. Did you all start on your action plan from yesterday? Good. I knew some of you would. Some of you, have you started your self-care checklist from Tuesday? Finally. All right. Thank you so much for taking this self-care journey with me. Now, you're probably going through something called burnout. Anybody ever just said, I need me some me time? Anybody ever said that? I need some me time. Yep, you probably burnt out. Probably done burn yourself out. Okay, what do you mean? You're mentally exhausted. Your energy has been depleted. You have excessive amounts of stress. You're unable to focus. You just tired, you numb, you're detached. You may be saying, I hate my life. I want out. Stop the world. I want to get off, from a famous movie. Anybody want to be honest today? Anybody want to tell the truth? All right. Simply, if that's you, simply write the words in the comment section. That's me. 2 words. That's me. And if that has been you and you've come through it, say, been there. Been there in the comment section. But you know what? I kind of think some of you is the that's me people. Juggling. Pastor Casey, what does that mean? Oh, that's what we're doing today. We're going to pretend we don't know what the word juggling means. We're going to pretend we've never juggled things. All right, we can play that game, but some of you are juggling things. Borrowing from Bill to pay Billy. Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Juggling what you're going to prioritize to pay. Juggling children's activities. Just juggling. You juggle things you have going on in your life. Let's think about this. And when you start having to juggle things a lot, and you feeling like I need some me time, I'm stressed out, I'm just doing a whole lot, and I'm not taking time to sit back and enjoy life, why don't we just agree to agree that you need to take a time out? You're not taking care of yourself. So let's talk about this for a minute. Have you ever had feelings of irritability? Things just irritating you, grating on your nerves? Anybody want to be honest? Because you just fed up at this point. You're just fed up. You're irritated all the time. Little things that used to did not bother you now just grate on your nerves. And you find yourself being short with people. Or you find yourself like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this. Not going to deal with it. And you know what, that is your choice. And you know what, sometimes it's perfectly okay to say, you know what, I'm not finna deal with this. I'm not going to do this. Not going to listen to this today. Don't want to hear that yap. I know some of you saying, Pastor KZ, you've been reading my mail. You telling my story. You talking about me right now. Talking about a whole lot of people right now who are ready to be honest and tell the truth. Some of you, I want to ask, have you ever been so anxious or had anxiety so much so until it immobilized you to where you really you couldn't even speak? Anxiety will do that to you, where you just don't have no voice because you don't have no energy. You're drained. Your body. And when you're stressed out and anxious, that's why I'm telling you to get a hold of your self-care, because emotions affect what's going on with your body physically. Sometimes the physical stuff that you're going through, the irritability, the heart rate beating fast, your blood pressure is off the rails, a lot of that is really nothing physically wrong with you. It's stress. You are overloaded. And that is your body's way. A body's way of trying to let you know this is an emergency. I'm giving you a warning sign. This is an alert that your self-care is out of balance. Now, I want you to listen to this email that I received last night. And it goes, Dear Pastor KZ, I'm 40 years old. I'm a mother of 4. Well, I'll say a mother of 5 because I'm married to a 45-year-old man who has the brains of a 5-year-old. Okay, girl. I guess you set me off Tuesday with that self-care assignment, not to mention the show I watched way back, and I've revisited this show several times when you talked about other people's stuff and are you married to your soulmate? You have triggered me, so I waited and waited, so now I had to write you. I just couldn't hold it in. And since it's Tell the Truth Thursday, I'm all about telling the truth today. I am exhausted mentally, physically. I'm just drained. I'm numb. I'm irritated to the max. Y'all, let me pause. She used quite a few curse words in here that I've cleaned up, okay? She says, I feel like I hate my life. I hate my life. I feel trapped. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean I want to off myself. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't like the life I'm living. I don't want to be married to this idiot no more. He's a loser. I wish I could afford to just quit my job, Pastor KZ. I wish I could afford to just move to a whole different state. I want to get away from it all. My family gets on my nerves with they fake and phony stuff. Y'all, let me pause here, girl. Do she sound angry in this email? She kind of mad, y'all. Yeah, she mad. So let's continue on. She says, I should have listened to my daddy when he told me, baby girl, this man he is not the man for you to marry. He has no concept about what it's like to be a real man, and that's coming from a real man, baby girl. And girl, I hate to say this, as your daddy, I wish you could have done better than him, because this man here, you're going to be working all your life, probably working 2 jobs to take care of the house, because he don't have a concept of work. But baby girl, I'm telling you, keep a job and keep a roof over your head and your children's head, because this man here you marrying, he's not going to do it. Because first of all, he don't know how to be a man, because he didn't see how to be a man, because he wasn't around men in the household. The streets raised him, baby girl. You ain't got yourself nothing. That's what my daddy said. Pastor KZ, I should have listened to my daddy. I should have listened to my daddy. My daddy said, this man don't know nothing about how to be responsible. He don't know how to take care of a home. Pastor KZ, I do everything in the home. This man won't keep a job. He does nothing around the house except well, he does do some things. I take that back. He does know how to fix his plate. Yeah, he know how to do that. He do know how to dress himself. And he do know how to wash his own clothes, since I refuse to do it anymore. I'm not washing his clothes no more. And I don't even fix his plate no more. I cook, I say the food in there on the stove. Those are the only things he know how to do. And brush his teeth. That's it. Basically, I'm just fed up with this. I don't know if I'm more fed up with the marriage or I'm more just fed up with my life. I'm working like a dog. I get off from work. I'm tired. I got to go pick the kids up. Then I got to go over homework, put on food on the stove. I'm just tired. I don't take time for me. We don't share our bed. But our teenage sons, we have 2 boys and 2 girls. Our teenage sons, they are acting just like their daddy. Our 2 daughters, they are becoming many versions of me. And Pastor KZ, I just don't like this. I don't want, first of all, my girls thinking it's okay to be bitter, snappy and angry all the time, because that's how I am, and it's rubbing off on my daughters. I don't want them to grow up thinking that. I don't want them to grow up thinking that marriage is just a chore and to be bitter and angry, because I truly want a family life. I truly want to be a good wife and mother, but I don't like my husband. And now that I am being honest, I don't think I ever did. And I always knew we were not compatible. I saw the signs in him when we were dating, but you know me, all my friends was having weddings, so I wanted to jump on board. If we want to tell the truth about it. I don't like how my sons are acting. My sons are behaving just like their daddy, leaving their clothes all around, talking to their sisters any kind of way, just like their daddy. And I'm just sick and tired. And my husband and I end up yelling and screaming at each other because I'm trying to tell him I don't want these boys acting like that. And he's telling me I don't want to go into that. That's another email. But I just want you to know I'm burned out. I'm burned out. I'm not taking care of myself, Pastor KZ, and I don't know what to do at this point. First of all, I want to thank you for writing, and I'm just going to call you niece. How about that? I'm going to say niece because you're a little bit younger than me. I want to say this. Oftentimes, burnout, everybody, and depression goes hand in hand, and it can lead to bitterness, anger, more and more anger to the point of you exploding, you're arguing a lot. And that's a sign of burnout. It's a sign of depression, and you're frustrated with the current state that's going on in your house. But you have done something very important. You've taken the first step of, number one, recognizing and admitting that you have a problem and you need help. And the second thing is you are willing to get help. And I like the fact that you recognize that your children are taking on character traits of you and their dad. So thank you again. But I want to say something for sure. I want you to keep journaling. And I want you to do something in addition to me recommending therapy. I want to say this first, and this is just my opinion, but I want to give you something that I think would help right away. And y'all, and subscribers, everybody watching this video, if you have any other suggestions, please place them in the comment section. I think you definitely need to have, and I'm going to use a quote, you need to have a come to Jesus moment with your husband and your children. Pastor KZ, I'm not aware of what that term means. Well, okay, for my other sisters and brothers of other mothers. When we say we need to have a come to Jesus moment, that means we need to have a sit down. We need to have a talk. We need to have a conversation. And when we have these come to Jesus moments, y'all, it's very little to my non-melanated brothers and sisters watching, to you all. When we say we having a come to Jesus moment, it's very little of equal exchange in the talk. Usually the person who is having an issue, that's the one doing all of the talking and laying down the rules how it's going to be. So niece, you need to definitely have a come to Jesus conversation with your husband. That's number one. Number two, you need to have it with a family meeting. So the first thing you need to do is call a family meeting and require everybody come and sit down. And you need to tell them, right now, I'm angry. And this conversation is not going to go the correct way if you all say the wrong thing. So I'm going to ask you to allow me to speak my piece in this meeting because I'm already angry and upset and depressed. Okay? And I'm fed up. But in this meeting, you've got to tell them, guess what? Some changes are going to be made in this household. And then you just lay out what got to be changed. First of all, you got to get them boys' chores. Y'all are going to be responsible for cleaning up your rooms, taking the trash out, doing things. You've got to lay the law down with the children, first of all. And then after this meeting, family meeting, you've got to tell your husband, I need you to stay back one-on-one and we need to have a conversation. Now, that's a starting point. I want you to let me know how it go, okay? Write me back, and I will follow up with a email back to you also. Y'all, I just want you to tell me what you thought about this letter. It's a lot in here to unpack. But you know what? this is not just one person's confession. This is a whole lot of women's story. And maybe men too. Some men are fed up with things going on in the household. I don't see this young lady having an ounce of self-care right now. She is not taking care of herself. And if she does not get a hold of this, it's just going to be nothing but combustion and explosions in the home. And it's very important, and I'm just going to speak this. It's important that children who are in the home with you, they watch everything we as parents do. Children mimic what we say. They go back and repeat what we say. Don't think they don't. They go back at school and tell the teacher, you know, my mama said this. Oh, my daddy was drinking a beer last night and he told me, you know, children talk. And now you got teenagers involved. You know they talk. They may talk via text, but yet they talk. They may talk via TikTok, and you don't want them putting and filming this here family meeting because it's going to go viral. So take their phones, first of all, and say, we ain't putting none of this on social media. We're going to have a family discussion. And always remember, let the people you know, first of all, I love y'all. I love y'all, and I'm proud to be your mom. But some stuff got to change, y'all. I'm not going to put up with this anymore because I am the adult here. We, the parents, y'all, the children. So you've got to start there. I hope this show helped somebody or at least got you thinking. But I wanted to share this with you because for somebody out there who has this same issue going on or similar issue, you know that you are not alone. You're burned out. And you do need some me time. If you don't get a grip on your self-care, you will explode. Are you going to walk around being depressed, discouraged, frustrated, disgusted, and all of those other negative words? We are trying to come to a positive place. We're trying to get you on track to taking care of yourself. Self-care is the best care. Those of you who are not focused, please get focused. Get yourself balanced. This letter here, it's no balance going on in here. It's just way over the top. Too much stuff. That stress is going to wear her out. If you burned out today, remember your action plan from yesterday. I asked you to start writing your 15 minutes of just meditating. 15 minutes of alone time. 15 minutes of deep breathing exercises. A 15-minute power nap. You've got to take care of yourself. Always remember, walk in favor, and I will see you back tomorrow. Don't forget, on a scale of 1 to 5, put it in the comments for the eyewear. See you tomorrow.